Okay, so we getting ready to do a micro needling session, but I want you guys to see how uneven my skin still is from me picking and stuff. You can see it there, you can see it right there. And I'm gonna insert a picture where you can see like where my skin was like perfect. But I got story time on how this happened, how I learned how to heal hyperpigmentation and dark marks, and the reason why I became an esthetician. So we getting ready to do a microneedling session. Hold on. Okay, so this is my setup. I got fresh gloves. I got my microneedling. I got a fresh needle, 12 heads in this. I got my serum that I use. I order it offline. And then I got my fresh needle in my head to get my serum out and squeeze on my face. Alcohol pads. I also have some numbing cream too. I'm gonna grab that and numb my face real quick. And then I got a pad to wipe all the numbing off. And then when I get done, I use these hyaluronic acid and collagen mask. It's like very hydrating. I leave it on overnight, but you'll see that too. But then I also have red light therapy that I will use as well. So you'll see that in a minute. Clean off the top before I get my serum out. And I go in with my needle. I'm probably gonna use about, it's a little drop in there, but it's not enough for another session. But I'm gonna do this in series, so this is gonna be my first one. I'm about to clean my face off before I apply the alcohol. Before I apply the numbing cream. And then, even though this is the fresh wash, like my face a little dry and everything. But I'm getting ready to apply, like clean it off, like completely clean it off. Because when you use needles, you want to make sure your face, the surface is super clean. So I'm going to clean my face off, and then I'm going to apply some numbing cream real quick. This is a sanitary process, right? So I'm getting ready to wash my hands one more again, and then apply my numbing cream. Okay. You got to be very clean with everything you're doing in this process. That's why I have like a mat over here and everything. Okay, numbing cream is applied. You can see my dark spot is really good. Anyway, numbing cream is applied. I'm gonna sit and wait for it to start working for about 15 minutes, and then I'll come back with the microneedling process, and I'll tell you a little story as well. Okay, so everything is ready now. I done cleaned my face off, and now I'm getting ready to apply some serum and then start the little microneedling. I'm gonna set it at, for my cheeks, I'm gonna set it at, it's been a while, so we're gonna test it out. I'm gonna do about 0.75. I might move it up to 1, depends on if I can handle it. Okay. So I got, wait, I'm tripping. I'm doing like a little bit past 0.75. That's what we're gonna do with that one. But let me take the cap off. Okay. See, fresh needles, fresh cap. Making sure it's still on there. Okay. Ready for me. So, for those who don't know, I am let's start here first. I am a 2-time dialysis patient, right? And I start off with the stamping method too, and then I go in with the slides. So when you stamp the areas on your hyperpigmentation, it gets a little bit deeper. I actually prefer the Pro Cell on this because it like automatically does it, but this is my at-home tool. So, but anyway, so I'm a 2-time dialysis patient, right? And so before I started dialysis, I had like the clear skin. I actually didn't even know what to do. I didn't do anything to my skin actually. Like I think I probably put some lotion on it, if so, or like Vaseline, and that's literally it. So I had no idea like what to do with my skin, like once I got on dialysis and my skin started acting up. So 2 times dialysis. So first time I went on dialysis, I was 17. When I was 6 months from that point, my nurse actually gave me her kidney. Okay, so I lasted with that kidney for a while, like through college and all of that. So about years later, the kidney stopped working. Not because of rejection or anything like that. It just like literally the creatinine, the levels, the strength of it just started to decrease out of the blue, which was super weird. So I ended up going, long story short, I ended up going back on dialysis. And that was a very, very hard time for me. But it changed so much about me. It changed the way I look. It changed like my skin. It changed my body in that time. It's like, it was very hard, especially being like 25. And so when my skin started, like, I literally used to have like terrible acne skin. I'll actually show it. I might show a little picture in here. Well, you've seen before, but no, like when it really got to like really bad, you'll see. And so I like literally stopped using all of the products because I was trying everything. I didn't know what I was doing. Like I literally never had any kind of issues. So I stopped using everything I was using, and I started using like natural oils. And so I started creating my own oils. I was like, oh Lord, like how am I gonna get this under control? And so I was able to get the acne under control by just using natural stuff, by oil cleansing, and then using oils to like moisturize my skin and making sure I didn't have any kind of chemicals in my stuff. And I even went to the extent of becoming vegan. I was vegan. I was pescatarian. Like I started really focusing on my health, my wellness, and what I was putting in my body, because my kidneys weren't working. They weren't like excreting the toxins like they should. So I felt like it was more so coming through my skin. So that's how I got into all of the wellness and the skin stuff. And so I started creating my own oils. I got into rosewood. I mean, all kinds of stuff, teas, herbs. I love it all. And so I became addicted to all of those type of things. But then I was like, ooh, I want to learn a little bit more about skin. And I wanted to go back to school, but I was working. And, you know, I was like, man, I can't work and go back to school, because I went full time when I went to esthetician school. But the pandemic hit. And, you know, everybody got laid off. So guess what I decided? Go back to school. So I went back to school, got my esthetician license, learned all the stuff. I was already heavy into the skin stuff. But I went back, got all into the skin stuff, learned more about skin, how to take care of it. And then my homegirl that I met in there, she knew so much about, literally so much about skincare. And she herself taught me a lot about this one product that literally I literally cleared all of my skin up. I was a picker at the time. I'm no longer a picker. That was my life. I was a picker. And so these are literally like, some of these are left over, and I picked my skin like millions of times over since that time. But I literally had all of the spots cleared off my face, and I was using hydroquinone. What? Kojic acid. I learned about all of these different things. Now, you will know with hydroquinone, you have to be very, very careful, and you have to use sunscreen. You cannot not use sunscreen when you're using these products. But I tell you, she taught me so much about like ingredients, Korean ingredients. Girl, let me tell you something. Them Koreans know what they doing, okay? They know what they doing. But I'll tell you one secret about skin. You stripping your skin when you got acne, like trying to exfoliate over and over and dry your skin out, is making the situation worse. I'll tell you that right now. You are literally making your situation worse. What you want to do, how does your skin heal? It needs hydration. You think that sitting there and drying your skin out, no, you're aging your skin. You're aging your skin, and you're causing more friction. In order to regenerate the correct way, it needs the proper hydration, and the proper hydration from inside out. Okay? Inside out. I don't care what no esthetician tell you. What you putting on your face ain't gonna do nothing if you don't get the inside of your body right. It might be okay for a little bit, But are you hydrating yourself? Is your electrolytes, is everything in order in your body? Hormones can make you have dark spots. Hormones can make, dysregulated hormones can make the dark marks stay longer than they're supposed to. Kidneys not working can make dark marks stay longer than they're supposed to. Liver not functioning. Everything that is supposed to excrete the toxins in your body and them not working correctly, you will see it on your skin. Okay? So take care of the inside first. Then we work on the outside. Okay? But yeah, so 2 times dialysis patient, 1 transplant. I did have a transplant, and so I learned to do all kinds of skin stuff with just life. Life taught me, literally. My own situation taught me how to heal dark marks. And I literally have pictures in my phone that will show you where I have healed my face and picked my skin. Healed my face and picked my skin. It is also a spiritual thing. It's also a mental thing. So I love affirmations. I love speaking life into myself. I think it's so important that you speak life into yourself, because how you feel will also be reflected on the outside. And I will say that one of the times when I was in, what boosted this skin thing and this perception of beauty of me not, how can I say this? My perception of myself shifted when I was in the wrong type of relationship as well. I will say that, okay? It got so bad to the point that I didn't even like to look at myself in the mirror. So my thing with beauty and like products and wellness, it is not surface level. It is an internal thing. This is personal for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand girlies can be, we get in and out of relationships and we are affected by so many energies. Men too. And we have to be careful with what we surround ourselves with and who we surround ourselves with. Okay? And we have to be very cautious of what we are telling ourselves. Are we speaking life into ourselves? Are we saying the right things? Are you saying that you're beautiful? Don't look in the mirror. I know how we are. We look in the mirror and we nitpick on every little thing about ourselves. Okay, this took me a lot to even come in front of this camera and show y'all my. So I said all that to say, make sure you're speaking life into yourself. And that's literally how I became an esthetician, and when I get to talking, I kind of lose track. But this is the other way to do it on the skin versus the stamping, when you just kind of go across. And so you can do like circles upward. I always work upward though. Try to pull the skin a little tight. Keep your serum like heavy on there though. Do I look crazy? Okay, so this is the next step. Red light therapy. You probably can't see the light, but red light therapy is the next step. Okay, I got a little secret. Of course, don't be going in none of the stores and buying up all of this. Okay, this is a mask, and you leave it on overnight and it becomes clear, and it's so hydrating. When you take it off in the morning, yo, it's amazing. But please don't go in there and be buying all of them, because I be needing to have these in stock. Okay, that's how it comes. You can see it, it's like so, it's just amazing. Pull it out. Try not to get it off of the little thingy. It come like that. I know I look crazy. Just the little part. It feels so good though. Like, it's so soothing. And try to make sure like all the way down, because it's gonna literally seal to your skin. When you take it off in the morning, it's gonna be clear. I will show y'all in the morning, but I get up too early, so I'll probably be forgetting. Plus, I'll be in a mood, in a morning mood, that I'm getting up early and I'm not living my soft life. I look crazy, but just trust me on this, okay? All right. This is just an example of what I used to look like when I did pick and it was like absolutely horrendous. I was like a habitual picker. I am no longer that. I no longer claim that. But then this is an update, yes, of my face on the healing process, and I was really flabbergasted because, like, you know, it looked amazing. But I love what I do, and that's all I have for you today. Talk to you soon. I'm actually blowing my own mind looking at this video, like seeing myself, like